Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam and welcome back to a brand new NBA video today here on the channel. And today I'm going to be going over, are the New York Knicks finally moving in the right direction, or are they still not improving their future? If you guys are brand new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and of course make sure to hit that like button. That helped me out a ton. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the New York Knicks this season have been one of the most surprising teams in the NBA. Last season they were one of the bottom feeder teams. Nobody expects anything good from the Knicks pretty much every single NBA season, and I thought the same thing for this season as well. They got the 8th overall pick. They drafted Obi Toppin, of course. Definitely not a good draft pick for a team that was so bad the previous season. And obviously every single offseason the Knicks are going to get him. The Knicks are going to get Kevin Durant. They're going to get Kyrie Irving, Paul George, all these different players. Every single season there's always rumors they want to go to the Knicks, and it just seems like it never actually happens. But this year the New York Knicks have one of the best defenses in the NBA. Julius Randle has been outstanding. Julius Randle is averaging 23 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Randle's passing is definitely one of his best attributes, so definitely a big props to Julius Randle leading this Knicks team. They're probably going to be a play-in team. Will they end up making the playoffs? I think so, maybe like a 7 or 8 seed, but still they're going to get knocked out in the first round by like a Brooklyn Nets or Philadelphia 76er team, and I think that's okay. Even the Knicks just losing in the first round is fine, just because they are the New York Knicks and people want to play for them really badly. They have the biggest market in the league, Madison Square Garden. Everyone is always rumored to go to the Knicks, and I'm sure with this season people would actually start going to the Knicks. RJ Barrett this season playing great, a lot better than I thought he would. 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's had a nice season, nice improvement there. And they also drafted Emmanuel quickly. I think he was one of the biggest steals of the draft. 13 points a game, 2 boards, 2 assists. Of course, just in his rookie season, he's going to get a lot better with years to come. He is one of the best floaters in the NBA. He is always hitting that teardrop shot. That's definitely one of his go-to moves. And the job that Tom Thibodeau has done cannot be understated. I was definitely questioning the signing of Tom Thibodeau, but he has been absolutely amazing, establishing a great culture for the Knicks, building them as one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, and that's really all you can ask for with a great young Knicks team that is trying to make the playoffs for the first time in a very, very long time. Also, they got the Derrick Rose trade. They acquired Derrick Rose. I'm not a huge fan of the move, but of course, Tom Thibodeau's got to have Derrick Rose wherever he coaches. The Timberwolves, the Bulls. You know Tom Thibodeau absolutely loves Derrick Rose. Elfrid Payton, not too bad. 12 points a game, 4 boards, and 4 assists. I would like to see more Emmanuel Quickly, though. I feel like Quickly should be getting a little bit more minutes. I don't know, just develop the young guy a little bit more. Elfrid Payton, we already know what he is. He's not going to get that much better, but Emmanuel Quickly could definitely become a great player. So I would like to see Quickly getting more minutes, but as of now, they are doing great in the standings. They could definitely be like a 7 seed this season, which is crazy to say. Alec Burks has had some good stretches this season, but he's definitely capable of exploding and dropping like a 20-25 point game, especially on the Knicks, where he's going to get a lot more shots compared to like a title contending team. Right now, the Knicks are 4th in defensive rating in the NBA. They are 4th. That is absolutely amazing for the Knicks. They are 23rd in offense, but of course, in my opinion, defense is more important as a team to have, just because if you're a good defensive team, it can translate a lot better into the postseason, into higher pressure situations. It's a lot more consistent. Offense, it's really like, are your shots hitting, are they not hitting? But defense, you can definitely be a lot more consistent with it, and they are also first in opponents' points per game, so they give up the least amount of points in the NBA. Of course, another great defensive stat for the Knicks, and I think this season is helping the Knicks so much more than some people may think, just because they're not going to make like a finals run this season, not going to make it past like the first round probably. Who knows, they might still miss the playoffs, but still, the Knicks this season are doing exactly what they should be doing, and that is building themselves up as a relevant team. They don't look irrelevant, they're showing good signs, and I think that's probably the most important thing for the Knicks, just because they're in New York, the biggest market in the NBA, and stars want to go there. Stars don't want to go to a Knicks team that's like worse in the NBA every season. Terrible ownership, just terrible coaching, just everything's going wrong. They want to at least know if they're going to go to the Knicks, a superstar, they want to know they're going to be with a competent franchise, good coaching, good ownership. They don't want to have this whole James Dolan New York Knicks. They're the worst team in the league every season, constantly not getting better. They want to know there's some hope, so definitely this season is very important for reestablishing hope in superstars to come to the Knicks. I mean, just think about it this way. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving chose the Nets because they showed some signs of being a good franchise. That is extremely important because that's the only reason why Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving didn't go to the Knicks. KD and Kyrie were always rumored to go to the Knicks the entire time. Everyone thought they're going to get Zion, they're going to get KD, they're going to get Kyrie. None of it happened. And they went to the Nets because the Nets that season made the playoffs, the 2019 Brooklyn Nets with D'Angelo Russell, all those guys. That was a great season for them. They showed they had a high potential, the Brooklyn Nets, that season in 2019. And just like that, because the Knicks were so incompetent, they got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and are one of the main title contenders this season. This season has been great for the Knicks. If the Knicks just did this in 2019, 2018, I'm almost positive Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving would be New York Knicks right now. Back in 2019, Kevin Durant says the cool thing right now is not the Knicks. And I mean, Kevin Durant's not wrong at all. In 2019, the Knicks were not a cool franchise, and right now, they're starting to get back there. That's why if you're a big market team, staying relevant is so important compared to a small market team, because sometimes if you're on a small market team, it's sometimes better just tanking. But for the Knicks, for top market franchises, staying relevant is extremely important because you never know when a superstar is around the corner. People want to go there. If they show a little bit of relevancy, if they show that they can win games, they have Julius Randle, an all-star, a great player. RJ Barrett's looking pretty good. Look at the Clippers. The Clippers in 2019, they had Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, made an 8th seed, and just like that, they took the Warriors to 6 games, and right now they have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on their team. Just like that, it happens extremely fast. If somebody would have said a couple years ago Kawhi Leonard and Paul George were going to go to the Clippers, nobody would have believed them. But since they made an 8th seed, they fought really well against the Warriors. Now they have those 2 superstars, and that's just how it goes. The stars want to play in the big markets. The Knicks are the biggest market in the NBA, and they are doing exactly what they should be doing this season in order to get superstar free agents and really become a dominant franchise again in the NBA. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video on why I think the New York Knicks are moving in the right direction, why I think they're having an extremely successful season, and just how I think they can contend in a couple of years. And if the Brooklyn Nets can get 2 superstars together in free agency, I definitely know the Knicks can do the same thing. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And of course, guys, make sure to hit that like button down below. That would help me out a ton. And if you guys do want to watch more of my NBA or NBA 2K videos, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous uploads that I think you guys would really enjoy. So have a great rest of your day, guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.